The Big Ten is back. Ohio State won last week. Penn State lost last week, but Ohio State has to travel to Happy Valley. Ohio State's favored by 13 in this game, and that's not nearly enough in my book. Justin Fields was almost perfect last week, 20 of 21. Put up some nice gaudy numbers against a soft defense that he was going against in Nebraska. This is a team that's got a terrific offensive line, a terrific defensive line. They just keep rotating star players in there for Ohio State. But I didn't like the classless thing that was done at the end of the game by Ryan Day. There were 3 seconds or so on the clock, and they punched in another touchdown just to run the score up on Nebraska. I thought that was classless. But besides that, Penn State just couldn't figure out how to beat an Indiana team last week, and they almost lost to them again last year. And I just don't think that they've got the athletes on the interior to keep up with Ohio State. I think Ohio State rolls in this game 53-21 and covers the number.
I think Penn State's a good defensive football team, Mark, particularly against the run. They're fourth in total defense. They're very solid. Sean Clifford, their quarterback, he's their whole offense, basically. He can throw the ball, he can run the football. But remember this, Ohio State's always had trouble every time they've gone up at Penn State. That's a very difficult place to play up there. Ohio State, as I mentioned about Justin Fields, I think he is absolutely great. 21 out of 22, as you mentioned. He was also their leading rusher. Their defense is young. It does need retooling, but I think they will get that done. I agree with you. They should not have scored the last touchdown, but I don't think it's going to come back to haunt them in the anytime future. I look for Ohio State to beat Penn State 38-20.